This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. All right, I want to talk about LeBron James ain't no GOAT. This right here is part 11. I know I've been off this series for a minute, but, shout outs to one of the guys that made a comment on my, video about the part 6. Here's the thing. Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, these are complete basketball players, man. These guys have no weaknesses in their game. The thing with Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant is they do everything, and I'm going to say it, very, very, and very fucking good. LeBron James is the only Rudy Poo that has deficiencies and holes in his game. He's an atrocious free throw shooter. Career in the 70th percentile. The other thing, too, is the man does not make free throws. This is an underrated part of the NBA game that a lot of basketball retards don't understand. Free throws are pivotal, man. They're essential. Unless you're a Shaquille O'Neal, you're a center, which you're expected to be atrocious at the free throw line. You at the guard and the forward position should be able to make free throw shots, especially down the game, down the waning parts of the game. Especially if you're considering yourself, quote unquote, supposedly the greatest player of all time, when really we know you hashtag greatest of all trolls. If you're sitting here and you're self-proclaiming yourself as a supposed NBA GOAT, free throw shooting should not be a suspect part of your game, because you know when the game is on the line, guys are going to foul you. There's going to be contact, and you're going to need to be able to have ice water in your veins and make free throw shots down the stretch. That's just the truth of the fact of the matter. There's no two ways around that. The other thing too, LeBron James' mid-range games is shoddy and is suspect. The man has no footwork. He does not know how to jab left and jab right. Just watch him, man. His footwork is freaking like Timothy Bradley in boxing, man. He trips on himself trying to do the basic fundamental footwork. The only thing he can do in the post that is good is he can back you down. That's it. That's why I call him Mack Truck, because he can Mack Truck you to the basket. But the man does not know how to Mack Truck you and then do a spin pivot. You know what I'm saying? And then do a spin and up and under. And then do a spin and then pump fake. You know what I'm saying? And then do a spin, pivot, pump fake, and then an up and under. He doesn't have the skill set to do stuff like that. I watch him play. He doesn't put the ball on the floor the right way. He does a lot of push-offs. He uses his left hand or right hand to kind of push you off a lot, because he doesn't want guys to realize that his dribbling is suspect at best. Kobe and Jordan don't push cats off. You know why? Their ball handling skills is legit. More so Kobe. I've said this before and I'll say this again. Kobe has the greatest skills I've ever seen as a basketball player. Even better than Michael Jordan. That's true. We're talking about skills. We're not saying player here. Now, don't go over here and try to vilify me, because I've said MJ is the greatest and I got Kobe as my number 2. But when it comes to skills and overall skill set, Kobe Bryant has the greatest skills we've ever seen in NBA history, bar none. These guys don't need to do push-offs. They don't need to do none of that nonsense. The other thing, too, a lot of people want to sit here and say LeBron James is such a great defender. Man, all he does is those chase-away blocks, man, from behind the back. This man ain't blocking people straight up. Jordan and Kobe has blocked people straight up in their grills. I don't see LeBron James doing that. LeBron James don't know how to front an offensive player. If anybody knows basketball, they know what I'm talking about. When you front somebody, that means you position them to go where you want them to go. That's what fronting is. If y'all don't know, I'm going to educate y'all motherfuckers. Because like I say, y'all don't know shit about basketball. LeBron James don't know how to straight rip cats straight up. A lot of his rips come from long, stupid rebounds or long, stupid passes that people make that just are silly, because basketball 101, you don't jump in the air and throw a pass. I don't know why cats do that shit. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. The bottom line is he gets a lot of his rips from bad passes that allows him to get transition dunks. This man is not sitting there and straight guarding cats up face to face while they trying to drive to him on the basketball, try to shoot on him and rip them like that. He doesn't have the hand skill set of a Michael Jordan and a Kobe Bryant or a Scottie Pippen or Gary Payton to do shit like that. The other thing, too, with his defensive ability, LeBron James is not a great on-ball defender. His defense comes from help defense. I've said it before. He's one of the greatest help defenders the NBA has ever seen, but his on-ball defense is atrocious. This is why Kevin Durant back-to-back years shot that thing in his eye, man. The man can't guard you on ball. He can't press you. He doesn't know how to apply the pressure. And he knows that if he does try to play on ball, his ass is going to be on ESPN top 10. All you got to do is go look at those highlights with Derrick Rose when he tried that shit. And Derrick Rose straight crossed over his ass up and took his ass to the basket. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. LeBron James shoots a lot of errant three-point shots. A lot of people don't want to talk about that. They only want to focus and highlight him when he's making shots. You know what I'm saying? Making those long three-pointers. But they don't really watch the game and dissect a lot of moments where he's taking shots that are ill-advised and shots that he shouldn't be taking. First of all, you're not a great three-point shooter. And all you Rudy Poos want to tell me, oh, he's 34% or better. Shut the fuck up, man. If you guys know basketball, you know what I'm talking about. This is why Greg Popovich was like, yeah, just let him shoot from outside. And not only Greg Popovich, Golden State Warriors has done the same shit, man. All these teams, their scouting report on this cat is to let him shoot far. Don't let him go to the basket because they know when he goes to the basket, that's when he's his most dangerous. He shoots a lot of errant three-point shots. LeBron James does a lot of this jumping and passing the ball in the air, which is typical basketball one-on-one, a no-go. A lot of cats want to sit here and say, well, he's such an IQ basketball player. He's so cerebral. If he is, then why the fuck is he doing that? That's so elementary that you're supposed to know not to do that. Not pass the ball while you're jumping in the air at the same time. The other thing, too, with LeBron James, the man does not have the greatest turnaround shot, dog. I watch his turnaround. His turnaround is, that thing look like it's so forced, man. Have you ever sat on the toilet and you about to take a dump and you constipated and you feel like that thing's just taking forever to come out or it's just so hard to come out? That's the way this dude's turnaround shot is. That's how his fadeaway look. It looks like somebody that's constipated on the freaking toilet. I'm sorry, man. This guy's game is not what people are making it seem to be. And the other thing, too, LeBron James is a stat pattern. This guy likes to sit here and like to do these triple doubles off of the strength of handicapping his teammates. This man will house rebounds off of his teammates. Or he'll play this pity-patty, I'll throw the pass to you, you throw it back to me so I can give it to the guy so I can pad up my stats and get assists. I mean, come on. He's had teammates in the past accuse him of this shit. But y'all motherfuckers don't want to call him out for this shit. But this is the guy y'all want to sit here and act like he's on KB24 and MJ23 levels. Please. Those guys do every one of those things I mentioned great. There's not a hole in their game. That's the difference between the three of them. Y'all motherfuckers need to sit here and stop acting like this dude is the greatest of all time. He gave himself that title. No one of true basketball knowledge and comprehension and has the $1 million game of understanding basketball will ever utter such rubbish and foolery. And for all of you LBJ writers, media, LBJ apologists, and LBJ stands, y'all just need to higgity hush. This is He Knows His Sport. Checking out.